Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of No Boundaries. It's your girl Aisha checking in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, today I want to encourage you from a different perspective today. The title for today is called Check the Resume. And in checking the resume, we're going to talk about what a resume is, first of all, obviously. So I'm not going to use my friends at Merriam-Webster today. I'm going to give you my paraphrase version of what a resume is. So I'm going to just read it to you. So I feel like a resume is it's like an art display. It's like your collection of work. It tells me what your work ethic is. It tells me about your character, your reputation, if you're loyal and dependable. And I can grasp that from your length of work history at particular places. So it's like when I translate that to our life, it's like for the things that we represent, from our faith to our family to our friends, um, check the resume. Have you checked the resume? Have you checked to see the skill set, the mindset, the heart set of the thing that you believe in? So let's first start with faith, right? So when I say check the resume in your faith, where is your hope and your trust and your anchor? What is your hope, your faith, and your trust anchored in? So for me, my hope, my trust, and my faith is anchored in God. I believe in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Yes, I am that person that believes that Jesus was born, Jesus lived, he did his work, he walked this earth. I believe that he was crucified and he died. He descended to hell. I believe that he ascended to heaven and is seated at the right hand of the Father. So that is my belief. So when I look at the resume of the person that I believe in, yes, he's loyal. Yes, he's faithful. He's dependable. He has exhibited a sacrificial love. And I know that he cares about me. And I know that whenever I talk to God, there is peace. Whenever I talk to God, there is guidance. There, and even when there's a moment of silence and I don't hear from heaven, I know that I can rely on what has occurred. I can remember the backstory of what has happened in my life and how God has brought me to this point. So I can trust the resume in God when it comes to my faith. So also when you look at all the things that are going on in the world today, where we were created to worship, and some people choose to worship different things and not the Creator Himself. So it's like we always want to look beyond ourselves to something higher and give it that responsibility to say, hey, I need you, I rely on you, this is what I'm thinking, this is what I'm going through, I need some wisdom, guidance, and direction, I need you to make some moves in my life. So what is the resume of the thing that you hold your faith, trust, and your hope that is anchored in? You have to check the resume. It's like I listen to many people talk about what their faith is, and I'm not here to disrespect anybody, knock anybody. What you believe is what you believe, because I don't have a heaven or hell to put you in. I didn't give my life for you. So I can't hold your feet to the fire on anything. So it's like people believe in many things, but it's like, okay, check the resume. Is what you believe in. Did they get on the cross and die for you? Did they sacrifice their life for you? Did they take the place of a lowly servant to serve, to help, to heal? Or did they come in gold draped with jewelry and all kind of things to show their superiority? Because it's a different vibe out here now. Everybody is on this they're on a different everybody's on a different page, we'll put it that way, when it comes to what the belief system is. I believe that there is a Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. That's what my hope and trust is anchored in, and that's the resume that I subscribe to. So in another aspect of looking at the resume, you look at the resume of the people in your life, like the people you call friend, the dudes you call bro, whatever that may be, the besties. What is the resume of that person? How were their other friendships? Were they disloyal? Are they people that can only show up when summoned? Do they know when you're weak? Do they know when you feel challenged? Do they know when you're going through it? Can they feel you? Like, cause I'm testimony sidebar. My best friend is. I tell people all the time when people ask, they're just like, "Y'all different." And granted, we are very different people, but we both love the Lord, and God put us together in this sisterhood. And it's like, um, her resume is supreme. It's excellent. And I don't say that to like brag or boast in a way to like make her an idol, but I say that in a way that her heart belongs to God. So she makes sure that she is excellent in handling his people. Um, so she's loyal, she's kind. I can get different versions of her. I can get the version that's the friend. I can get the version that is the minister. There's different aspects of her. So her resume is supreme. So it's like she can stay in my presence. She can stay in my circle. She can stay in my family because she has shown me who she is. Her history and her work ethic in this relationship as friends and as sister has shown me who she is. So just like for another perspective of looking at your resume at other people in your life, your significant others or people that you are considering or entertaining to be your significant others. I've met people that when you talk to them, their words are wonderful. The most beautiful, eloquent speech, seem like they have the same belief system, uh, but that didn't mean that the person was the person for you, right? So for me, it's like I look at, I pay attention to what people say, but I also see things differently from how you vibe, how you talk to people, how you handle different situations, how you talk about your past or your past relationships, how you talk about your family and your friend circle, what it is that you value in life. And so those things are part of your resume. So it's like you have to check. And it's like when you see something that is not authentic, when you see something that is not in agreement with your spirit, then you don't need to consider that person a candidate to be anything in your life other than gone. So I just want to. Oh, there was another thing. Like when I think of resume, I think of there's another part of the resume when you look at it and you say, okay, list your references. So a reference to me is a person who has witnessed you at all aspects of your life for whatever position you're applying for. So, like when you have on the job, they'll say, "Oh, well, how long you work with this person, and what did this person do, and what's a good attribute about them?" Or they'll say, "What do you find is their weakness or or an area where you feel that they're challenged in?" So I use that same thought process in at this point in my life with people. So it's like you ain't got no references. You always talking bad about people, or everything that has occurred is someone else's fault, and you are always the common denominator. No, sir, and no, ma'am. You have to check the resume. So I want to encourage you today, whether it's your faith in what you believe, does it support you? What you have your trust, your hope, and your faith anchored in, does it support you in season and out of season, whether you're doing good or you're doing bad or you're in between? Does it meet the need? The people in your life, your friends, check the resume. Are they supposed to be in your life? Is their season up? Because I mean, and all things, not everyone. I mean, you can be friends forever, but there's some time in life where people grow apart, they're on separate wavelengths, and they're not going in the same direction anymore. So it's like it's okay to say goodbye. That means you let go of whatever to embrace the next thing in life. And then when it comes to your personal relationships in regards to your significant other, check the resume. I mean, for people who are married already, do your work. Yep, because getting married is only part of it. You have to water your grass in order for it to grow. Trust me, as a person who's been divorced, I know. So for people who want to be married or are dating with a, well, I'm not even gonna say dating, hope to meet someone to be pursued and courted for marriage. Check the resume of these people. And I'm quite sure I've been single for a while. I've met people and it just didn't work out. But if I had not grown in my spirituality with God, if I had not grown in wisdom, then I would accept those people and those horrible resumes, and then I would just been, stuck in a dead end place with the person not growing, not doing what God called me to do. So it's like, I say that to say this: check the resume of what you trust in as far as your faith system. Check the resume of your friend circle, because I always talk about being around a circle of wise counsel and accountable people. Um, Also, check the resume for the people that you are contending for to be your significant other and being a part of their life. Because when you sign up, some things, it's a long road to get out of that membership if you choose the wrong person. And I can't speak for everyone else, but I would rather continue to be content in my singleness than to be um, handcuffed to something that God didn't create for me, if that makes sense. So, as always, I want to encourage you to be the greatest versions of yourself. Check the resume of the people and the things, and then make an informed decision. As always, stay safe and God bless.